probably get a shorter line.
Shorter host.
Yeah. Anyways, so this, I don't know what I'm doing now, no. So I'm the Limping Comedian, which I tried to find some t-shirts that had something limping, but I couldn't find anything out, so I'm going with another design. I've been looking at shirts, so I'll let you know when I get them in.
Yeah.
I went to the doctor the other day, and usually going to the doctor for most people is just no big deal. You know, they ask you how much you weigh. I'm like, I'm fat. How much do you exercise? I was like, none. But the biggest one is, how tall are you? Nowhere on that piece of paper or when they ask. And like I said before, they have no sense of humor. I said it depends on what foot I'm standing on. Because I can be 5'4" or 5'3". 5'4" or 5'3". And, but anyways, that was the introduction. But about 3 years ago, I literally went to a mental hospital. I was having some issues trying to figure out what I want to do in life, and I mean, I don't judge people if you're atheist, agnostic, religious, whatever. If you're good to me and you respect me, I respect you. If not, I'm just, whatever. I like everybody. I'm like a hippie, I like everybody. And, but prayer works for me. And I've been praying, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Because I was real shy in school. I mean, I wouldn't even say hi unless you absolutely just waved at me or said hi. I wouldn't carry on a conversation. And one of the things I wanted to do was do something like this. Get to know people, because like I said, I didn't know a lot of people. But anyways, so I went to the nut house twice. And, but even, I mean, it was a bad time for me because I had suicidal thoughts and it was fucking nuts. But little did I know I wouldn't be here today, what I'm doing right now, if it weren't for me doing that, And, but even in the darkest of times, there are still funny times. And there's still a light at the end of the tunnel. The first time I went to the nut house, it was in Russellville, and my mom was clogged with suicidal thoughts and this and that. But anyways, we had a communal room where we all just, sat and talked and whatever. And like I said, I'm just off in La La Land, and every couple of days they'd bring somebody in. And they would ask, well, what are you in here for? I'm in here for drugs or whatever, And this, I'm not shitting you, this is what the girl said. Well, me and my husband were fighting the other day, and the neighbors apparently called the cops on us. I was like, how do you apparently have the cops called? Either they do or they don't. But anyways, so she said, so when the cops got there, they said, what's going on? And this woman that said to the cops, well, I've got a turtle shoved up my asshole and a rabbit shoved up my pussy, and they're playing Pokemon. And I'm sitting there thinking, she just not say that, did she? Because I've never heard nothing like that. And I was like, okay, this is really weird. But there is some shit you think Pictionary's hard. Play it in the nut house. Oh my Lord. But, and then, like I said, it helped me later on, but I went back because it got worse. I went to another nut house because I had so much fun the first time. And, but we had to go around every day saying, like what we're in there for, what our goal is. And the bad part, you couldn't say what the other person said because a lot of people tried that too. And, but this one girl, I don't know what was wrong with her, but she's like, well, they're like, well, what's your goal today? She goes, I want to snort a value. Okay. What was funny is that happened in Russellville, and I was feeling a lot better at the time because they'd put me on Ambien, which I didn't know, and the stupid doctors didn't tell me, hey, Ambien might trigger suicidal thoughts, you know. And once I got off the Ambien, it got a lot better. But at that time, before I went to the nut house the first time, I would always worry about everything, like driving to Fort Smith or anything, just worried. If a tornado came through, I'd be like, oh fuck, you know, or even like a cloud. I shit you not. Like, oh shit, we're gonna die. So they put me on Lexapro. And anybody like porn? Thank God my mother's not here. But anyways, so the bad part, like when I would play with myself, I'm trying to make this as nice as possible. Like, what sucked is like, I could never finish. Like, this is bullshit. And, but they put me on Lexapro, and y'all 200 fuckers got it easy. Try doing it one time. I mean, one Lord. Yeah, at least y'all can switch. I gotta breathe, do some exercises. But anyway, but I am at my age. Anybody remember LimeWire?
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit gave you more viruses than a hooker on Valentine's Day. But what was funny, like I said, I don't know if I was sheltered. Literally, I didn't know what gay meant until last week. No, but I mean, really, I didn't know my uncle was gay until like I was like 17. Thinking something's not right. He don't have a girlfriend. But where was I going with that? But anyways, LimeWire, you know, and then you had dial-up, which took freaking forever because, like, it was funny because, like I said, I was sheltered when I was a kid. You know, I was raised Roman Catholic. You know, you didn't do this, you didn't do nothing. You know, you just went to church and that was about it. And so, like I said, I didn't know what gay meant. We couldn't even say butt on our house.
Butt munch? Is that what you're about to say? Butt munch?
No, we couldn't even say the word butt.
Oh, butt.
Yeah, like ass.
Damn.
Yeah. I told my mom to fuck off one time and she got really pissed. I didn't know what it meant. Everybody else was using it. But, so anyways, but one day I'm on LimeWire, you know, and it's dial up. You're waiting. But what was funny is it had like a little description of like what the picture was. And it's like spread eagle with a girl spread eagle. I'm like, that's pretty cool. You got an animal eagle with a good looking girl in a bikini. Like I said, I was sheltered. I didn't know. But I clicked on it and finally downloaded like 30 minutes later. I was like, oh, this is a lot better. And, but anyways, funny thing is, when I first, like I said, I didn't discover porn or anything until I was like almost 18 years old. So, when I started watching porn, I'd actually watch the whole damn thing. I jack off, smoke a candy cigarette.
There you go.
Snort up a pixie stick if I was feeling good.
Yeah.
And go to the next round, you know, whatever. Nowadays, all I just need is a preview. Shit, I'm already done. But funny thing is, so I had a buddy growing up in high school. My mom and dad liked to camp. I swear I'll tell all this shit together. But one day, his mom cleaned for our business. And they had to clean mom and dad's camper out one night. And my buddy's like, hey, there's a porno in under the bed at your dad's camper. And this one on DVD, this was back in the VHS days, you know. And I was like, well, I'm gonna have to look that up, you know, figure out what that's all about one day. So it was like 2 in the morning one time. And so I was like, I got to thinking about that video. I was like, I wonder what's all on that video, you know? So I limp over to the camper, lift up the bedroom, which took a lot of effort after Dad had to take a break for 30 minutes. That damn thing was so heavy. And took it. But what was funny is I'm going back. My uncle, to finish this story, I got an uncle. And I swear I tied this shit together.
There you go.
And, but my uncle, nothing bothers him. Literally. Like, he's on fucking all pills, but naturally. Like, nothing bothers this dude. I can, like, one day we were at the office, and there was a bag of chips laying out. 100% truth. Mouse comes in, gets whatever he wants, goes back out. My dad, being a normal human being, takes a bag, throws it away. My uncle goes, what are you doing? He goes, throwing it away. There's a mouse. And he goes, oh, I'll eat it later. I shit you not. But anyways, so I'm lipping back to the my house. This is like 3 in the morning, 2:33 in the morning. Nobody, you know, I was like, well, no one's here, so I won't get caught or nothing. Guess who shows up? My uncle. What are you doing? I got that VHS tape. I'm like, I went to see if I could find a CD that I left in there a couple of years ago. Oh, okay. And then drove off. But, so, bad part was, though, it was that VHS tape was so grainy, you didn't know what the hell was going on. That's all I've got so far tonight. So.
Yeah. Good job, Eric.